What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to WWE 2K14's 30 years of WrestleMania mode. Now today we are in the last part of the Attitude Era here at WrestleMania 17. And before I jumped into this, I did want to make a quick announcement that for the next portions of this mode, so we have the Ruthless Aggression Era up next, and then the Universe Era to follow, they are going to actually be in one video. I decided to just do that because I don't want to spam you guys with a bunch of videos at once because I'm trying to get this done before WWE 2K24 comes out, which is literally next week, which is insane. So I'm just going to put them in one video. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I think it's best for my subscribers because I don't want to spam your guys' inbox and notifications with videos. So just be one longer video that'll be broken down into chapters on the bottom, and you'll be able to just skip to any WrestleMania if you're looking for one in particular. So that's the way we're going to do it going forward, but we're going to finish up the Attitude Era first with WrestleMania 17, which is Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock, Part 2.
Stone Cold Steve Austin will be in the main event at WrestleMania.
Oh, hell yeah!
And it's over. The Rock is a champion. The Rock is going to WrestleMania.
The stage was set for the two biggest stars of the Attitude Era to collide at WrestleMania 17.
The fact is, Rock, you got the title, and I want it.
Stunner! How will The Rock retaliate?
And Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock isn't waiting until WrestleMania.
The Brahma Bull is furious. Hey, wait a minute!
Your bald-headed double-stunner candy ass belongs to The Rock.
Wait a minute! The Rock just gave the Stone Cold Stunner the Stone Cold Steve Austin! How personal can this get? Can you imagine what it's going to be like at WrestleMania?
Emotions ran high as these longtime rivals set their sights on the WWE Championship.
I will give you every drop of sweat, every drop of blood, every ounce of energy I have.
I need to beat you, Rock. I need it more than anything that you can ever imagine.
You are going to get the absolute best of The Rock at WrestleMania.
There can be only one champion, and that will be Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. With all due respect.
The journey has culminated here tonight. From spinal surgery, from knee surgeries, the rattlesnake could be called the bionic redneck because we're deep in the heart of Texas, and Stone Cold is going to challenge to become the top man in the industry. Oh no, what must be going on in his mind right now, JR? Oh, this is a very partisan Texas crowd. Austin is revered. He's like a folk hero. Austin has reached legendary status in his home state of Texas. There's no doubt about it, JR, and for good reason. Stone Cold Steve Austin has backed up everything he has ever said in his career. The rivalry between these two extremely popular superstars, Stone Cold in Houston, Texas, has the advantage.
Here we go, The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, Part 2 at WrestleMania 17. One of the greatest wrestling matches of all time, one of the greatest WrestleManias, probably the greatest WrestleMania of all time, I would say, between Stone Cold and The Rock. This is just an all-time classic WrestleMania that included Triple H and Undertaker, the TLC match between the Dudleys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian, Vince versus Shane. It is a heck of a card from top to bottom. I know I'm forgetting some great matches as well, but this is a really, really awesome WrestleMania that I think is the best WrestleMania of all time, or at least in the top 3. So look at the objectives here for the match. We have to attack The Rock with the ring bell at ringside, Irish whip The Rock in the ring when he gets to moderate damage, as here comes Mr. McMahon down to the ring, and then we hit the Rock with the Rock bottom, hit an objective, and win the match by pinfall. Alright, so let's go over here and grab the ring bell as Vince just came in the ring and took off the turnbuckle. as we hit The Rock with the ring bell right in the kisser. So that one is done, and now we just have to get him up to moderate damage here. So yeah, the second time these two guys face at WrestleMania. Now, Stone Cold really was working this match as the heel, but it is in Texas. So when you watch it in real life, the crowd definitely obviously more on Stone Cold's side in this one than The Rock. Even though the Stone Cold was technically the heel, I guess, in this match. But yeah, the crowd absolutely loved him. They loved him everywhere. But in Texas, there's nobody that was going to boo Stone Cold Steve Austin. As now we just have to hit The Rock with the Irish whip here in the ring.
Look out! The Rock! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Wait a minute! McMahon just pulled The Rock off of Austin.
Why did Mr. McMahon pull The Rock off of Stone Cold Steve Austin?
What the hell?
Stone Cold Steve Austin wants the WWE Championship so badly, he has forsaken his hatred of Mr. McMahon.
A Stone Cold rock bottom. My God, Austin scores with a rock bottom.
So Stone Cold hits the rock bottom. Now we have a hidden objective, and then we have to win by pinfall. But yeah, Stone Cold, is he teaming up with Vince McMahon? Could you imagine that? Stone Cold and Mr. McMahon teaming up with each other. What a crazy thought. As we will get to the end of this match. Again, I don't like to spoil things in these videos, although I'm sure most of you know what happens as you're watching a 10-year-old game about wrestling, so I'm sure that most of you probably know what happens, but maybe you forgot, and that's perfectly okay. I forget what happens at a ton of these WrestleManias when I go back and watch them, as there's now been 40 of them, so that would be completely understandable. I will say, the one thing about this mode, when you go back and watch these matches in real life, and then you listen to JR and King do the commentary for this, it's not the best. It's just not the best. They can definitely tell they're just pretty much reading from a script. What they said in the beginning of that match about, like, oh my God, it's no DQ. Who thought of that? Because I guess they announced that right before this match in real life. That's what they say in the actual match, because I went back and watched it, and that is pretty much what they say almost verbatim, but there's like no enthusiasm, energy, nothing in it in this game. And as much as I don't like how WWE 2K24 and the new WWE Showcase modes don't have any commentary, because I definitely would prefer something, I definitely would rather see a little more in these commentaries, that's all. That's all I'm saying. Just a little bit more as we hit the Des Press here on The Rock. And now we're going to go for the Stone Cold Stunner, because sometimes those hidden objectives, you have to hit a finisher. Oh, never mind.
I thought I would see the day when Steve Austin and Vince McMahon would team up.
Hell has most certainly frozen over, JR.
Rock bottom. The Rock scores with a rock bottom on Austin.
It looks like that took as much out of The Rock as it did Steve Austin. Oh my God!
Good grief. Stone Cold Stunner.
1, 2, oh!
The Rock kicked out of the stunner, and Austin is in shock. Austin cannot believe it.
That part of the match definitely knocked down The Rock, then pick up a chair in the ring. Okay, that part of the match definitely thought Stone Cold was going to win there. I thought that was going to be the finish, as we'll hit him with another rock bottom. Sorry, the Stone Cold Stunner, and then we'll go get a steel chair. But yeah, the commentary, I don't know. I would prefer some commentary, but at the same time, if it's going to be nothing, then... Oh, look at that. Thank you very much, Vince.
This is clearly no longer about just winning the WWE Championship. These two men simply do not like each other.
I think you're right, King. We have witnessed a war here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stone Cold Steve Austin with a series of vicious chair shots to The Rock. Austin is destroying The Rock.
Stone Cold Steve Austin will do anything, and I mean anything, to become the WWE Champion.
And now there's only one thing left to do. Go ahead and get the pinfall here, and Stone Cold, no! He kicked out, and he just reversed the stunner. And we have a match on our hands. That's actually the end of the match in real life, and oh no, not again. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you know I have PTSD with The Rock. The end of that match is Stone Cold just basically destroying The Rock with a steel chair. He kicks out, and then Stone Cold beats him up a lot more with the steel chair and then pins him, and that's the end of the match. Kind of unbelievable though, right? Stone Cold and Vince McMahon teaming up together. Oh yeah, another thing too is I did turn on blood. I decided to turn on blood because honestly, in a lot of these matches that I've been watching, at least for the time period that we're in, there's blood. Stone Cold and The Rock are bleeding like insane in this match in real life. So I figured let's turn on some blood. Why not? Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's mix it up about halfway through this mode as we hit the Stone Cold Stunner, and that will definitely do it. No way The Rock kicks out. He's bleeding all over the ring mat. Shouldn't have to worry about rope break because there's no disqualification. And Stone Cold has beaten The Rock again and teamed up with Vince McMahon to do it?
Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Good God Almighty, I can't believe this. What in the hell is this? Austin and McMahon have joined forces. They were in it together the whole time. Steve Austin has joined forces with Satan himself. For the love of God, someone tell me this is not happening.
It's happening. Stone Cold Steve Austin has sold his soul for the WWE Championship. Oh my gosh. We are witnessing something that will be talked about for years to come.
I don't believe this. What in the hell? I don't believe this. Stone Cold has sold his soul to Satan himself. Why, Steve? Why this way? I thought I knew that man. I thought I knew Steve Austin. I was there in the hospital when he came out of surgery. I thought I knew him.
Mr. McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin together? This is a dawning of a new era, the likes of which we have never, ever seen before.
Digging Stone Cold as a heel there, not gonna lie. The ending to that match when he does the finger down on The Rock and pours the beer on him and all that, pretty cool. His character actually makes a lot of sense for a heel. He was kind of, I guess, bordering on that in a way throughout his career where he just really didn't give a fuck about anything. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that one. Let me know your thoughts on WrestleMania 17 in the comment section below. A lot of people obviously are going to love this, but what was your favorite match from WrestleMania 17? You have a lot to choose from. You have the TLC match, you have Stone Cold and The Rock, you have Triple H and Undertaker, you have the Kurt Angle match. You have a lot to choose from, so let me know those thoughts in the comment section below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, the next video might not be out for a couple days because it's going to include all of the Ruthless Aggression matches in one video. So it's going to be a long video. It's going to include every single Ruthless Aggression match. So maybe a couple days before that appears on your feed, but be on the lookout for that. Thank you all so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff as always, and I will see you in the Ruthless Aggression era.